Look where I got to go to college, y'all. There's beauty all around. This is the old facility. Pretty girls, beautiful women. You find yourself a wife here. I didn't, but you know. I remember studying up right here, watching people walk past the path. I can tell you a really deep story. I have it in my journal. Potentially I'll publish that one day too. Kind of like Augustine's Confessions, just Alexander James Weiss version. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this used to be like a studying lounge, and there was a desk like set up like right here. I was like, dude, this is a perfect spot to read my Bible and just meditate and watch people walk on the path and the lake right there. And I was writing in my journal, I could actually find you the spot. I put blood on the mark, my own blood on the mark. And this is Sem Hill, by the way. Beautiful oak tree at the top. Beautiful view. But it was about the first time I saw a lamb slaughtered in front of my face down in my grandpa's farm. Grandpa Green. Some Ethiopian Christians came to my cousin Roy's place and bought some lambs for like Easter time, because they actually still eat lambs for like Passover meal. And that morning we picked up like 5 of them from like another farmer that he knew, where my grandpa's like really close to my grandpa's house. And I remember carrying like 100-pound or 200, like, you know, they're pretty heavy sheep, you know, it wasn't like little lambs, they were like big, you know, big sheep. And I carried them, we weighed them out, and then at evening time they came out for the slaughter and the butcher. And like legitimately, you can say it this way, for the sacrifice. And we carried out 1 or 2 lambs. And honestly, it was like the most breathtaking thing I've ever seen. And it was like right around Easter. We were down there celebrating Easter. And I remember them bringing out the lamb, and I didn't want to look away. I wanted to watch it, because it was like, dude, this is like looking at what happened to Jesus. And in Isaiah, as a sheep is silent before his shears, so the Lord opened not his mouth. My cousin Logan brought him out with him. I wasn't holding it. I was just watching right next to my cousin Rick. And it was so profound what I saw. They took the knife and cut its neck. And like, they were telling me like the goats are like crazy when they get slaughtered. Like they go just like kicking and screaming and bleating. But the lambs, like it barely bad, dude. Like it's like bad a little bit. But then, like, as they put it down and, like, laid it down on the side, they laid it down on its side. They didn't have it, like, stood up. They had it on its side, and they cut the throat. And so much blood just came gushing out, dude. And I was just like, I was heartbroken just seeing what I saw. I didn't cry, but it made me speechless, for real. And for some reason, I got a cut or something that day, I think, when I wrote down in my journal, and I put a big cross next to my, like, thumbprint or something. And, yeah, I remember thoroughly that day well, and what I saw and what God taught me, what Jesus did for all of us. He bled out for our lives, like for the salvation of our souls. Only by the shedding of righteous blood can we be in God's heaven. So there's my wonderful story about a recollected memory of what happened spring, I'm pretty sure, Easter of my freshman year at Bethel. And I'm videoing a cute couple just walking, just like talking about like slaughtering an animal, but like for real, like it was such a beautiful death. And there was so much peace after we saw it killed, and it's like I carried that thing in my arms. Like I carried something just like that, if not that exact one, in my arms. And I watched it killed. And then I watched them clean it out and butcher it up and get the meat ready for the meal for their family. So, have a peaceful day.